Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you're having a great day today. Yes, where am I? I'm at the doctor's office. Who goes to the doctor's office on Valentine's Day? This girl does. I'm crazy. I know it's stupid. Most people go out to eat or do stuff, but I'm at the doctor's office because that's the only time I could get in and go over everything with my results to my doctor and everything like that. So, so I don't know, I just wanted to reach out to you because some of you, are there any one of you who have thyroid issues? I've had thyroid issues since I was 15 years old. And how did I know? I gained a lot of weight. My neck blew up. I slept a lot. I had dry skin, dry hair. Sorry about the sun and all that. I don't know where to go to do this. But I wanted to keep it real with you guys. You just kind of like slow down. So that's how I knew at a young age. I knew something was wrong with me, and my body was just slow. I wasn't moving right. So yeah, I've had this like more than half of my life, but it is what it is. And so I'm thinking I'm like all smart and stuff today because like I switched over to another natural thyroid medication called Thyroid, and I did Armor and it stopped working, and that's when I got sick with cancer. I gained a lot of weight. I kept getting sick and I didn't get better. And then I did a lot of research because I'm always researching. I'm like, how can I be better? How can I be healthier? What can I do? And I came upon Thyroid. I'm like, okay, this looks really good. I'm like, screw my doctor. I'm going to go to my other doctor who lets me do whatever I want. And I'm going to go on Thyroid. So I've been on it for like 6 months now. I thought my levels were perfect, so I made a copy. I had this all planned out. I'm like, I'm gonna go to my ENT and I'm gonna tell him the way it is, and I'm gonna tell him that this is the way for me and all that. So I was like, I thought I had this all planned out, right? Well, as I walk in and I talk to him, and he goes, oh, so what doctor is managing this for you, Aubrey? And I told him my MD kind of wasn't happy. He's like, well, good luck with like that natural stuff. And I said, okay, whatever. But he's like, Aubrey, he's like, do you actually understand though, like what's going on here? He goes, you're undertreated. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? Because like, yeah, the scale doesn't go on. I'll tell you this, I'm going to keep it real, okay? Because I'm doing this for you guys out there, because I know there's a lot of you. I have a lot of friends out there who have thyroid problems, hyperthyroid, hypothyroid, or you're a thyroid cancer survivor. So that's why I'm keeping it real with you, okay? So I do work out every day. I do eat healthy. I eat like low glycemic. I do take a ton of supplements to support that. I do everything. I go organic. I meditate. I do healing. I do all kinds of stuff. And that's why I'm really into like wellness and stuff. But he goes, do you actually understand what you're doing to yourself? I go, what do you mean? And he's like, well, you're getting undertreated. And when you get undertreated, he goes, if you're not being treated correctly, he's like, your hormones are going to be off. He goes, if your hormones are off, if there's any cancer cells in there, he's like, you're going to get cancer again. And I'm like, oh my God, why didn't you tell me this before? I said, all I want to know is I want to know the logic. I want to know, like, why do you do what you do? Why do you prescribe certain things to me? And it's the only really prescription I will be on it till I die, because you can't survive without it. So I'm not telling you to go off it. If you need it, go on it, because you feel like you're dying. I've been off of it. It's the way they treat you before cancer, to starve your body. It's horrible. You're literally dying. You're killing yourself. So if you need thyroid medication, stay on it. But what I didn't realize is, like, Aubrey, you make these decisions, it's like, why do we do what we do? And I realized, I'm like, okay, I'll be coachable. I'm like, I'll go back on what you want me to. And then he goes, and if it's not, I'm like, so is this making me fat? And he's like, maybe. And I'm like, cause I'm working out. I'm like, I don't do like just walks and stuff. I work out. I do Zumba. I do weightlifting. I mean, I'm really into fitness and all that too. Believe it or not, you would never know if you saw me, but I do. I spend time doing it. If you guys one thing I realized too, after having cancer and going through the challenges I've had in surgeries, I'm like, you know what, if I'm alive, it's a good day. It's a good day if I'm alive. I'm not going to be a stick skinny model. I'm not going to look the way I looked in high school or college. But you know what? If I'm alive and if I got my health and if I got my family, then you know what else could I have, right? That's all that matters. So I'm telling you guys this because I just, you know, I want to share my journey with you. So I'm gonna go back on the Thyroid. I know you natural people out there probably like, oh, you're stupid, but it's okay. But I will tell you this: I was on Armour for 6 months. I was doing all this crazy whacked out stuff with this one naturopath doctor, and I got sick. But that's me. That's my body. I guess you gotta listen to your body. So I'm gonna be coachable. I'm not gonna fight the system because I choose not to go back to where I was. So I'm gonna be coachable, and I'm gonna go back. He goes, let's check your blood levels in like six weeks. We'll come back, see you in like 8 weeks, and I'm gonna see how I feel. You know, maybe I'll lose some more weight. You know, you never know. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take even an extra 5 pounds or 10 pounds or whatever. But you know what? I love you too. You guys are awesome and you're amazing. But I know who goes to the doctor on Valentine's Day? This crazy girl does, whatever. But I got to get it right. You know, the one thing is you don't want to mess with hormones. You don't want to mess with stuff. And especially after having cancer, it's like there's so many things that we could take. There's so many things that we could do. But when it comes to your hormones, if there's too much, if there's too little, it could really jeopardize your health. He goes, you could also be damaging your bones. He's like, you could also be damaging your heart. You could get like heart attacks. Well, I don't want to get a heart attack. I've never had heart issues. So I'm like, oh, I don't think I want that. So, yes, that's what he said, Thyroid and side mill. So he's like, you know what? And I do acts too and all that good stuff. So, I'm going to try that out. We'll see if that works for me. I'm telling you guys, if you've ever had thyroid issues, if you're hypo or if you're hyper, man, it's a balancing act. Every day is an act. Like anything could change it. So if you take supplements, or if you exercise, or if you don't exercise, or if you eat this, or if you don't eat that, and I even eat gluten-free too, because they say, hey, if you've ever had any Hashimoto's, which I've had, whatever, it's just like a fancy name for this degenerative thyroid disease. I've had that too, but they say, you know, go gluten-free. I've been going gluten-free. I've been doing everything right, except for, you know, I get a little rebellious, so I won't do it again. So we're gonna just try it out again. Let's see where it takes me, and it is what it is, right? But I know I just want to share this with you because a lot of you out there have thyroid issues and all that, or whatever, but you just don't want to go back to that place. It's just not worth it. No way, Jose. So you guys have an amazing day today. Happy Valentine's, beautiful people. It's so fun connecting with you. And yes, we are overcomers. And am I going to stay on Nature Thyroid? No, I'm not. I'm not going to stay on Nature Thyroid. Tomorrow morning, I'll go back on Thyroid. I know. I play this game. I play the game. But I'm going to just, you know what, I just don't want to get, I don't want to get cancer again. I don't want to go there. Because I guess I'm being undertreated. And that could cause some serious issues. So, good thing I went to the doctor on Valentine's Day, whatever. But I'll keep you guys posted. And you guys have an amazing day. I love you and keep it real. All right, take care.